We don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down and 7.
Check 41. Here we go.
Slice blue.
A play fake for Sermon. Now Lance. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Allen now on first down. Open man is Marquez Stevenson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let him know.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's into the hands of Stevenson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Gun. We own them. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Tighten up. 5 wide.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Watch the screen. 57's a Mike. Target, 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 target. Watch that, watch that. Monday.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On third and long, it's Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. There he goes, right side. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Jam him, jam him, jam, jam.
Shovel, 38.
On play action, Lance. Going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Watch tight, tight end's right. Watch tight, tight end's right. We got three, fellas, we got 3. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike.
He runs, he runs, he runs.
Shift.
Striker, 3.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen for Sermon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
We got this.
Ready.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Black Ultra.
Get ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. The kidder here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Lance looks to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's our time. It's our
Alert, alert, alert.
On second and very short, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 57.
Allen now looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play here for Buffalo. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen's throw is complete. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. The 40. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Who that? Who that? 49.
Throwing now is Lance.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now left side on the swing pass. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. They'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Allen.
36.
Touchdown, Bills. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the
Blue striker.
Watch the run. 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Now a play fake. Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. Hey, come on, oh. 41.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
3 buzz. Check it out.
Now Allen. And Diggs has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Allen. They'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, D. Check 9. Middle.
Alert!
Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Allen. Flushed out right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
319! Half, 85, half 85. Here we go.
Here's Allen. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for San Francisco, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.